doing blitz. So, and we'll try to reach 2800 with the chess explanations. So we can basically start out pretty much soon. For all of you who are new here, I'm practically streaming blitz, trying to make sure to just help players build some strategies and overall be better with many chess decisions. All right, so I think we are good. I'm setting up my chat. Yeah, this sounds pretty great, and we are ready to start as well. I just need to update the title. So let's see over here. All right, we are good to start as well with the games. So let's start in general. Okay, we have the first game where the player is actually going for d4. Let's do g6, the standard setup, and now my opponent goes knight f3. I'll just play bishop g7. Let's see, so he's connecting his pawn structure in the center. Let's go d6. And now I'm already wasting a bit more time, so need to play faster in this opening way. He does e4, so if I play knight f6, there might be some e5 ideas. Need to be careful around it. So this is something where the things they need to be careful about. Maybe knight f6 is the case, and knight d2 would arrive as well. I'm wasting a lot of the time, so let's start with this, c5. Now maybe knight f6. I think black position is very comfortable. Now we can castle. Also, there's a possibility of doing just bishop g4 as well. Let's go bishop g4. Now let's go rook c8, trying to use this pin resource. Okay, bishop e6. I just want to keep the bishop active as much as that is a possibility. So let's see what is the case over here. My opponent goes rook a d1. All right, I'll just play queen c7 and run away from the pin. And also we are down the 30 seconds on time, so playing faster is actually pretty much required here. Let's go bishop d7. He might go f4. Okay, he goes there. I can go queen a5. I can go queen b6, a6 and b5. He does have a straightforward threats, so going like this is actually making a lot of the sense. Let's go bishop a4, try to provoke b3, and then go back. Just try to a little bit put my opponent into having not so great timing. So let's see over here. Okay, he goes bishop f1. His idea might be e5, so I don't mind it. I just want to make sure to have a space for my queen. So queen b7 to be available. Bishop e5. Let's go queen b7. Now we have long diagonal arriving overall. So that seems pretty much all right. Okay, he goes c4. c4 with an idea of I'm not sure what exactly. Let's go rook d8. He wants to take maybe here, but I don't need to rush yet. All right, let's maybe close off this. Let's go b4. Close the stuff here. Now my opponent is unavailable to play a3 or a4. His possibilities are a bit limited, so yeah, this position seems alright for black, like seems very comfortable. He goes back, there are no threats. Let's go here maybe. I'm trying to hit and put the pressure on the g2 pawn. He goes knight e3. Let's go a5. Yeah, time pressure is a big question. Like time pressure, it's not very simple overall. So just in general, trying to see what we can do around it. All right, I can run some ideas here. Let's go back and maybe knight g5, trying to rotate, trying to maybe put my opponent where he's not in a great form. All right, let's go maybe knight e4. Okay, bishop takes, I would say so. Rook d8 over here if he takes. Let's see right now. What will be his reaction? That's a good question as well. Knight g4. Yeah, pretty much my opponent isn't doing bad. Yeah, I need to... Well, let's stay here. I'm spending a lot of the time. Well, I can play h5. It's alright, I would say. Okay, I think it's alright. I believe it's alright. He takes queen b6 here. Bishop here. That's a good question. If it's even working for me. Yeah, this is questionable. Alright, let's take. Go here. I didn't perform very well, but might be available to make some time management. Let's see. I'm not sure what have I done here. All right. Can I make a draw here? It's a good question. Yeah, probably it's gonna be a draw. Wait, what? This is winning. Alright, cool. Cool. What happened here? So what really happened here as well? That's a good question. Like, I just had a loss at game. Yeah, it was basically better all the time. Alright. Yeah, basically it was better all the time, but yeah, I missed some opportunities here. Definitely, his pieces were actually just not in a great shape as well. His pieces were questionable, so that's the entire point why the position is standing, how is he standing as well. Okay, I had this. And the queen is trapped. Wow. A queen trap. Wait, what? So a5. Rook d4. What a move, really. He takes, and now the queen is trapped. Yeah, he can't move anywhere. It's over. If he moves here, it's taking. Alright. Yeah. This is just incredible. Okay, the game went in some way. Again, it's around equal. And then here I missed this, and now it's going on. It's alright, but how he managed to throw this away? Yeah, this is actually a purely... Ooh, he had to take. Wow, what a blunder. What a blunder. Wow, what a blunder actually. Now, so I actually thought that he can actually do queen a3, but he can't as well. That's incredible. Wow. Okay, that was interesting. Let's keep moving forward as well. Let's keep going. Let's go e4, d4. We got Caro-Kann. Take. Okay, I'll try to set up the trick. I'm trying to set up the trick. I'm trying to set up very nice trick, and it worked. So now both queen c6 and queen g4 are just perfect. Okay, queen c6 and the game is winning at this moment. There's no possibility for black, so he just resigned. Wow, what a mini game. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is funny trap. Like here he has to take, and after taking bishop c5, the things are going on. But the entire point is, after all of that, queen f4, he's missing double attack. And now the game is apparently winning. So now he can't really do anything because there's queen c5 and the game is pretty much over. While after whatever else, also if he takes on if he would, let's say, play queen b6, which is a very common idea, we have queen g4, and now after bishop f2, king e2, the white king is safe, so position is completely winning for white. All right, queen g7 is coming. I'm Scrawny, welcome to the stream. So yeah, after this situation, black is just having no moves, and the game is completely winning. So this is something which is very important to figure out this particular case. So yeah, perfect as well. That's good to know. That's good to see. And now we can keep moving forward as well. So let's just play the next game and try to hit 2700 first. After that, we can try to hit even more. Okay, he goes e4. I'll just play g6. Then bishop g7, d6. Now bishop c4. So he's looking forward to hit f7. Overall, we got bishop attack. There are many different possibilities for black here. Let's go knight c6, and now I can do e5. Maybe that's too early because of all of this, but let's see what will happen. He might have queen d5. I'm not sure if that will be the case. Okay, let's go here. Let's go. I need to be careful with knight f6, bishop g4. Actually, well, let's go knight f6. I think he does have that e5 because of taking and queen e7. Later on now, I'm just safe with castling. So I'm expecting h3, but we are about to see what will happen as well. Okay, e5 now. Take, and knight g4. He has bishop f7. Bishop f7 is problem. Maybe knight e7. Take, knight e7. Yeah. So if take, knight g4, takes, e6. I have bishop e6. That's the point. Yeah, e6. So bishop f7, king h8, take, e6, bishop e6 is coming. That is something which will make a difference. Particularly. I think at least that should be the case, but let's see. Alright, e6 right away. I think knight e5, but yeah, knight e5 should be alright. Taking king h8. Let's go here. Queen d5, not really expected to see it always. Well, this looks so wrong for him. I don't know why, but it looks like it's very wrong for my opponent. Can take, bishop f5. Let's take here. Bishop pair is a bishop pair. I like that. So bishop d3 is the idea. Queen d7 taking on f7. I don't think black will have initial issues. Rather than that, I have a time issues, so need to just figure out how to continue based on that. But let's see as well overall what's gonna happen. Okay, we have queen b3 by my opponent. What is he preparing? No, this is bad. Maybe b6. I need to play faster. Let's go here, hit both of them. Alright, rook f7. Double up the rooks. Let's go here. He has bishop e3. He has bishop e3, which is very annoying. Alright, I hope for something. I hope to bring a checkmate to the table. So if he moves the knight as well. Okay, he sees that. Maybe g5. Why not? g5, g4. He has to play h3, then I can play g4 and there's a initiative, like there's a pressure. Alright, let's go g4. I want to still set up a mating idea. Check here, check here, check. Should be mate. Let's see what's he gonna do. Oh, 92. He's finding these possibilities. Let's hit the knight. He's actually very well finding these possibilities. I can still provide a few checks. I believe it's winning as well. Let's see, I need to move the king as well. Can I take? No, actually I can't. Oh, this is not even a threat now. I could take, no, I don't think so. Alright, let's go here. It should be winning. It has to be. Yeah, it's winning. Should be 3. Okay, let's go for this. Mate. Perfect. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, this is very critical because after this I thought something. I thought this and e6, but there's actually bishop taking. So after bishop takes on e6, this is completely different story. Now it's not very simple for white. Like he's just facing an issues. So that's why this is so important. Yeah, I had bishop d3. He moves and then there's a check, or there's actually, okay, let's say he moves, there's rook f7. Wow, yeah. My opponent never actually developed in the right way. That's what costed him a game. Like he was actually never developing in the right way. That was actually a real trouble. Yeah, here bishop e6. I knew there were some tactical ideas before, but all right. Yeah, the entire point is a checkmate. The entire point is the searching for checkmate. Okay, we are good. Let's keep going. Let's move forward. Let's keep going. Let's see. Doing good so far right now. Let's go with the Alapin. Okay, maybe d4. Mistake. Guess knight c3. He doesn't have d5. Okay, this is the move I haven't even saw in my life. Placing the knight on the edge of the board. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's go here maybe. Castle. Alright, that's not really something that I'm used to see. Maybe go d5, but he has b6. Aha, he wants to play that. If I go b4 and d5. Okay, maybe there's some initiative here. Should have some serious initiative. All right. Even this is playable. Then I open up his bishop. Maybe this way. Rook c1. Yeah, let's go here. Yeah, why the hell I would use the pawn if not for this? Exactly, if not to support the knight. Okay. Now he was probably gonna... Aha, he's threatening to take here. Is that a real threat? Let's go b5 and now queen a3. Oh, my pawn is hanging. Alright. I didn't figure out that on time, but it's okay as well. Like, it's fine. So let's see. Bishop e4. Finding a plant here is available, but breaking through isn't very simple. I need to start breaking through these weaknesses. My opponent has a weaknesses, like, that's why. Okay, the great thing is that it's very difficult for black to tag the white pieces. Like, he can't very simply target these. Okay, and maybe 96 takes. And coming back, take. Moving. Okay, let's go for it. I don't know. I have no clue if this is actually fine or no, but I'm not really sure it's okay. You can go knight g7 and take strong bishop and then bishop d4. That's also part of the solution, potentially. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay, let's take the material. Stay here. Let's push. All right. Bishop d4, no. Queen c3 has to be played. Maybe queen c8. Again, there's no time. Every game I'm playing with a time trouble, and that's a real problem. Okay. Aha, he defends. Go for this. I can even go rook c7. Okay, let's give it a check. f3 maybe. I don't mind that. No, the check doesn't give me a lot. Bishop g5 was the right move. Why have I played that? Alright. This is not even for the review. This game was winning all the time. Yeah, it was winning all the time, literally. That's a point. All the time it was winning. Yeah, that's why this is even... Queen c3, of course, to deliver some mating nets when the king is so bad. This would be so... It would be over. Yeah, it would basically be over as well. That isn't great. Yeah, now I miss this edge. Yeah, now bishop g5, of course. It's winning at this point. It's over. There's no way for my opponent to do anything. He's just so much like down behind. Let's go g6. Push. I'm kidding. Pushing is too much in that position because it's overloading. Go d5, take. No. Alright, I'll play f5 with an idea of e4. He push. Okay, I need to take. Alright, didn't really counted on that. Ah, he's stopping f4. That makes sense. Maybe queen e8 and c6 are possibilities now. Let's go here. Now he can decide between two possibilities. Taking here or taking here. I created the weaknesses, so that isn't the best option, but alright. It happens. We'll see right now as well. Queen e7, king g7. That's a problem. So if I take, he can take. And that is very big problem. I guess this has to be played. He has queen d4. Yeah, this is over. Just trying to survive for the as much as it's possible, but this position is unplayable, unfortunately. We'll try to play rook f8 to maybe make the blockade somehow. So if that would be the case, that would somehow give black some possibilities. That is something which might work out very well overall. I'm not sure. Okay, queen b6. Well, I can take. I can also ignore this. Well, I can't really run away from taking. At least let's go queen c5 to put him in the situation where he has to take. So that is at least the idea here. Now he will take, I take, and we are more or less going on. Okay, let's go here. He will play a4 definitely at some point. But now he can because, that's what he wants. Well, what if I push? How to create any source of counterplay here? Okay, I just don't have the one. That's a problem. Just push. Okay. Might be a little hope here. There's no hope. This is over. If I can take, okay, he goes here. Rook d8. I need to take. To stop this. I mean, it's over. Yep, good game. All right, let's see what happened. Yeah, all of this was pretty much all right until knight d4. Okay, very tough position already. Yeah, this is game over. All right, all right. That wasn't really good, unfortunately. Anyway, let's keep going. This is not simple. We have 2 losses in a row. Go g6, bishop g7. Might go d6. Knight c6. He has knight g5. Okay, e5. Did they play that him already? No. Ooh, I need to be careful here. Can I take and play knight f6? Yeah. Alright. And d5. This is a very nice idea. Let's go rook d8. Knight e7. Alright, or knight a5. Knight a5, knight c4, knight b3, bishop b3. Wait, this is a free pawn. Okay, pawn is a pawn. Want to make sure to pick up. He has bishop g5, I have to admit. Let's go back. Queen d5. Knight c4. Hit the fork, hit the bishop. Yeah, the bishop doesn't really matter so much here, but the fork is very important. So if my opponent allows that, why not going for it? Okay, what is he now preparing? He's preparing a rook b5. Can I make some tactics? No, I'll play a6 to play b5. 92. All right. Didn't saw that really. All right. Let's go back. I'm pinning him. Alternative. Maybe queen d6 was way better. Queen d6 was way better, running outside of any source of these possibilities. No. Queen e3, too silly, not yet. Okay, 92 as a real move. I can take, but okay, let's simplify. Defend. G5. Stop. So bishop d5 might be the case. Black has the bishop pair. Two rooks are very well connected. So the things are currently looking all right. Okay, guys, let's see. We need to figure out the plan here. So he's trying to jump and jump. And also he's trying to take. Let's defend here. I have 41 seconds while my opponent has basically a lot. So he has 1 minute. All right, I need to push and to create outside pass pawn. Okay, let's push, take. Yep. Black is now winning, but in order to win this game, it takes more than just saying black is winning. All right, I'll take here. I'll take here and take here, if that's possible. Yep. Okay, I can take here, yeah, and push. I think this is available. Let's go here. He can't play king e3 easily because of the hanging pawn, so this rook endgame should be winning, but we are about to see. Okay. Ooh, this is actually drawish, but it's a blitz, so let's go this way. What did he saw? He tried to trick me. Let's go with the rematch if he wants. No rematch. Nobody wants a rematch. Why is that the case? All right. This is not a move. He has bishop g5. I didn't saw that as well, to be honest. That was actually difficult. I thought this motive has to be a thing, but bishop g5 is actually very tricky. What about this? There's knight c5. Okay, none of us saw that. Queen c4. Yeah, now we have, like, there are different possibilities available, but yeah, black is now completely winning. That's interesting. Yeah, it's so much winning. Despite me thinking about the position is critical, it's actually clearly winning. Yeah, no counterplay. Yeah, now I tried with some stuff. Ooh, now it's a draw. Wow. Now it's winning. He had to play He had to move his rook over. No. Now white is on the move. King f2 is a draw. Alright, now king e2. Take. Yeah. By the way, guys, this is like a theoretical draw. There's no path actually for white to win this overall. For the stronger side to win this, which is actually interesting. But yeah, that's simply the case as well. That's funny though. I have to say that's very funny as well. Yep. All right. Let's keep going. 26-28. Not super great result, but in general, all right. It's going on. Okay, let's take here, play knight f3. Maybe go bishop b5. Queen e2. I think I'll take castle. Knight b3. Okay, let's go for this. Go bishop f4. Queen d. Okay, what is he threatening? Nothing yet, so I can just move away from this idea. Hit the knight. That's a free knight, no? Well, I can even take and take back, but there's no need to give the queen actually. I almost gave it actually. But so in the time that actually it's not like, yeah. Let's keep going. Modern. Okay, we finally got into something main, like a main line. Go here, rook c8 and c5. Actually, I too quickly played that. Now he has h5. This isn't great for black anymore. It wasn't great even before that, but it wasn't bad at all. Now it's not great overall. That's so unfortunate, but alright. Too squeezy, I don't want to. ED might be the case. Maybe f6. F6 and bishop e7 might be the great ideas, but the position itself isn't great, so that's overall the problem. The ideas would work out, but the position, yeah, my king, I would like to trade them. Really, that would be so great for black. Trading the dark square bishops, it will really help the position raise out, because my king is now in a meltdown. But actually, his bishop on g7 is right now not doing a great job, because that's where queen is supposed to arrive. So my king is kind of safe. I mean, he's alright here. He's chilling. Alright, I can play knight e6, which is tempting, and I'll make it. So now I can take here. Okay, let's take there. Well, why he gave me that big possibilities on the position? I don't get that. Yeah, literally now black is so comfortable. Okay, now I can even do h5. Even taking on g7. Okay, which is too much, I would say. Well, I think knight a4. Knight a4. Yeah, knight a4, bishop b2. Maybe I'm too crazy here with these ideas, but yeah, they are a bit risky. Also, I have enough time. Take. Okay, let's do h5 finally. Need to take the pawn. Some point. g4. I don't know. I might take. Go knight d1. That's still a question. He's opening up me. Need to somehow find a way to react here. Nope, that's too much. What is he threatening? That's always a good question. That should be asked. Knight c3, bc3. Okay, let's go for it. I don't know what will happen. I'm just going for it. I know what can happen, but I don't know what will happen. So all right, maybe rook. Maybe here and rook h8. Can he do queen h7? Check here, check here, check here. Probably he can do that. And that's strong. Strong. Rook f7, of course. Okay. Push. Yeah, I'm lost it, but this game is still going on, despite everything. Wait a second. Wait a second. He actually loses the game. Here we go. Here we go. Good comeback. So the pawn that I didn't... Yeah, this is so bad. So the pawn that I wanted to take, eventually I never took. Oh, knight b6 was trapping the queen. Okay. I never considered this idea. Which is funny. Yeah, now... Yeah, now this is so bad for me. Yeah, this moment b4 was like just keep breaking through. He can't break through first. Yeah, he found queen h7 very nicely, and then an endgame is winning as well. There's no path to work out. Wow, king c2, what a blunder. Ooh, king c2. It's so tempting to play this move, but now it blunders. Wow. Wow. That is so bad. Interesting. Okay, we are going for the open Sicilian. Knight c3 and bishop g5. Get a classical Richter-Rauser variation. Now I can long castle, and then I can play f4. My opponent is just gonna work with some ideas in development. Can go back, knight f3. I'll just take, I don't know, I'm not sure about this anymore. He can take, and I can take on b5, but it's not working. Bishop f6, yeah, bishop f6 should be the move. Bishop f6, knight c6, queen take, rook take, takes here, rook c6. Should probably play rook c8, and now this endgame, okay. This endgame is going on for a long time. Okay, g5, yeah. Okay, g5. I'm not sure what's happening. Going for this. Knight e4, knight f6 maybe. But we will see what will happen as well. It's not very clean overall, so that's something which I have to say as well. But no, it's a good question. Let's see here what will be the case as well. So, Knight e4. Just wanna jump. Yeah, he's down a pawn. He should try to find some compensations, but it's not very simple. We will see what will happen. Knight e6, f6. Ah, f6, okay. Yeah, that is another problem. Not big, because knight f7 arrives. Now he has f6. Okay, knight f7. I have to go knight f7, I would say. King f7, rook e5, rook d1, king c2. No, I can't really take. Okay, that would be too much. Need to take care of defending. Rook f2. The position is good. We got it from the equal variation, so it's all right. Okay. Go here. Yeah, now I'm actually in trouble. I need to go for it. But I can't. He has this. I need to somehow try to find a way to run away. Okay, let's run away. Yeah, I'll give a rook. It's just tough to play. My opponent is winning, but his time is problematic. Okay, let's go king c5. No, I still can't. That's free? No. Okay. Push. Push. Alright, need to be very careful here to not end up being checkmated. Then he can push. King c4, bishop b5, king b3. Yeah, I think this is way better. Oh. No, I can't stop that. I can't stop bishop b5. Yeah, just can't stop that. Incredible. Wow. Yeah, okay, I mean, it's fine. He deserved to make a win, but after this time trouble, this is unacceptable. Knight f3, of course, and after b5, e5, and this is theory. Yeah, this is well-known theory. Alright, guys. Let's try with some gambit, maybe some sharpness, but they're actually not allowing me to do this stuff. Okay, let's go f4, e5, knight f3. Okay, we have modern defense standard line. The position is all right. In all the circumstances, the position is okay for both sides. He might go in with queen d2, but then rook hd1. Okay. Stake. So he wants knight c6, alright, that's how the things are standing here. Let's rotate the knight. He needs to a little bit contribute the defense. I'm not very happy with what's going on. Yeah, I need to take and play a3. Not really great, but alright. Keeps going. Rook g8. What is he threatening? There are no threats currently. c1. I might go rook c6. Maybe can go knight c5 as well in some cases. Knight c5. Very nice strategical idea. Yeah, my opponent has a one clear issue. His king is in the center. Otherwise, he would be in a very good spot. Hmm. Jump. take here and take here. Let's push. I want to play towards the center. This king is bad. Maybe that was too passive, but it's still doing the stuff. Alright, let's ruin his structure. I'm not sure in my decision, but maybe my opponent got a little bit of counterplay here. Now for sure he blundered. Alright. Rook endgame. Should be winning. Okay, he got stuck, but actually this was this was unexpected. Like this rook endgame could actually just so much complicate. Yeah, it's winning either way. But how the rook endgame complicated? King e2, of course. Main rule. Eliminate counterplay. After the counterplay is eliminated, that's completely different story. That is something which will make a difference, and it will be completely different. Yeah, this is something which is just very important over here, which I never considered, and that's what put me in a real trouble. Alright. We play against 2661. Let's see. No, he's not playing this time. Let's go f6. So this is the weakness on d4. Knight f5 is actually the idea. Very soon. So this one is weak, and my pawn on d5 is possibly gonna be defended more. So I just decided to actually just keep the eye on the d4 pawn. This strategy is very typical in order to just completely put the opponent into the defensive mode and not really allow them to trade a bad piece in their position. Because one of the common chess strategies is make sure that your pieces are very well protected and don't trade strong pieces. Also, on the other side, if you see your opponent has a pretty much powerful piece, make sure to try to trade him. Okay, why did he resign here? I don't get that. Okay, I saw knight g3, but this is still, I mean, it's still possible to play this position. But yeah, he had no plan because entire time he was supposed to defend his position. Okay, here little advice, little update is bishop g4. But what about h3? Aha, now the same thing. And now we can, ooh, okay. That is actually funny position. These weaknesses are serious. That's good to know. That's very good to know as well. All right. Yeah, knight f5 here. Exactly. Knight f5. It's still playable for white, but definitely black is more comfortable. And now he just resigns, which I couldn't get completely, but all right. Let's keep going. We have 2654. Okay, let's go. Modern defense. Play h6. Ooh, f4. All right. I didn't knew that this is possible. I could play knight. Okay, now that's for free. Yeah, now my opponent is in trouble. He's in real trouble. Maybe I should do some c5 stuff. Queen f5, knight d5. Yeah, see. Well, can I play h5 and it's really comfortable? I mean, strategically, he does have g5 and h5 at the same time, so this is feeling good. Rook h5 maybe. That pawn doesn't matter. I have rook a8. So this is an unusual way to see somebody playing modern defense. Well, that's actually very usual. I think knight g4. That's rook h3. Also, I can play knight d5. Okay, let's go knight g4. It's too tempting to not be played for a single blitz game. Okay, I'll take that material. Nope. Another possibility, but maybe for c6 and now queen a5. Straightforwardly. Feels like a good job. Back. Okay, now the things are looking alright. Yeah, how is he gonna break through? He can push, but there's no breakthrough. He's probably gonna sacrifice. Yeah, he can sacrifice. He can take on bishop on f5. Ooh, he takes with the knight. Okay, I need to take that. This is a little bit unpleasant, but It's not the end of the world. How you complicate in chess? Easy. Easily. Now the things are very complicated. He's still down the entire material. I might run into checkmate if I don't take care. The position was so winning. The only move. Yeah, now I'm losing. Rook d1. Well, this is still somehow, I'm still in the game, but well, if he does that, I'm happy actually. I'm actually very happy with this. I'm actually very happy with this position now. Wait a second. Alright, let's go here. What was this? He just blundered the game. Take, I guess, this. Alright, that's too much for me. Very fast. He's very fast though. And no rematch. Does anybody today? Nobody wants to play a rematch. Okay, I did. Yeah, what a game, really. Just castle. Yeah, just castle and play queen d8, of course. He takes, okay, whatever. Even this. Like 3 pieces. 2 pieces for the rook. Okay. Playing very passive chess has own consequences, seriously. Is he gonna play d5? Ah, he's gonna play d6, alright. This is more funnier than typical bishop d3, because now after knight f6 there's e5. So it puts black into test. Serious rest. There's also e5 right away. Now the black position isn't very simple. He should play knight h6, bishop c4. All right, let's go d5. I think black is not in a great shape here. I think white is doing all right with everything. Let's see. Good question. This one is bad. That's his problem. He'll push b3 definitely. I think this is now winning for white. Because how is he gonna get this pawn soon? I don't see. Alright, he wants that, sure. Should I trade? No, I shouldn't trade. This is a strong bishop. Let's go here. Aha. Okay, now I need to... Now I actually need to think about trading because I just want to keep the piece on the board. Alright, so now, yeah, he should definitely rotate his knight down, which is a question if that's going to be the case as well. We're about to see. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Go. Problems. Oh, he has 94. It seems like I have to give up that one. Yeah, he found a very powerful move. But the game still goes on. The game still going on. But my queen, she can't go. Okay, let's try to just... Yeah, this is so bad now. Unfortunately. I had a winning position. Yeah, I could go back. Of course, could repeat. Repetition was available. Okay, guys, let's try to reach 2650. 2700. Maybe after that I can do arena. Let's go e4. Let's focus. Let's hyper focus. Okay, c5. d4. Take. Knight c3. Bishop e3. He goes for this. Okay, bishop c4. Bishop b3. This is all the line. Okay, d6 f3. Looking forward to play queen d2 and long castle. Yeah. This is not the move I expected originally. We can go here, take. You can also take and go knight d5. Goes back. Bishop h6 might be the case. Ah, there's knight f6 and bishop d5. Okay, so it's winning if he goes for it. Okay, there's this and this. Okay, this is a nice chart. Let's go. Let's take that. Okay. That's good. That was required. Let's go e4. Take. Rook b1 on queen b2. Yeah, my opponent can try knight d4, but we'll see. He's threatening that. I need to be very careful. How is he defending this? There's no defense. Okay. Rook c1. We are good. Let's keep going. Okay, rematch. g6. I got my rating a little bit up, so c6. Okay, I have to take, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, now I'm trying to make some counterplay, but the problem is hanging pieces are the issues. Like, okay, knight c5, but can do that. I can take, give a check. Maybe I can run some proper counterplay, but it's very questionable. I can take here, they take, rook a4, take, knight b8, take. Okay, let's go here. I can take, rook b6. It goes knight b4. I don't know, somehow this feels like it can give more counterplay. Eventually, I would eliminate the bishop pair, but I don't know. This feels all right. Knight c4 feels all right. Knight c4, okay, b2, rook a2, rook d8 maybe. Let's defend. That one is not that so much important, but we're about to see. Okay, I can still do this. It's losing. Take, check here. No, here. Incredibly big problems. Alright, if he takes, that's good, because he gives a powerful bishop for the not so powerful one, but the problem is, how do I follow up? Still, despite everything, there's no great follow-up, and that's a real problem. Don't exist a good follow-up. He has c4, which is a great resource, yeah. Now I need to try with some stuff here. It's losing. Yeah, king c7, the only way. Can play, okay. Oh, I'm down 4 pawns. Okay, I do have little chances to maybe survive this. No more chances. Little chances were gone. It's 1-1. We got Scandinavian. Okay, let's play knight f3. I'll trade everything here. I'm down a pawn, but I could have played knight. Could have played knight b5. Anyway, there's no time to beg for something. It's losing, but it's okay. I can take. Rook c1, obviously. The bishop on b3 wants to keep the pressure on the f7 pawn. So actually my opponent is having an issues and he has to be careful. Go for this. Does that even work? So if I can bring the knight to the center, that would be thankful. That's not very simple. Okay. Little chances. Little by little. Little by little. But it's tough. Paid decent. Hello. Brutal attack. Well, it's still going on. It's still going on. It's very unclear what's going on. But it's clean and verse. Let's try to complicate the stuff. I can try to use my knight as a resource, to be honest. But maybe I could went differently. Yeah, now it's very difficult for anything. Of course, it's lost. All right. Interesting. Let's keep going with the rematch if he wants. Nobody wants to play a match here. That source of the... Okay, yeah, he wants. Okay, 2-1 for him. Let's see. 2-1. I'll play knight c6 here. Maybe jump knight d4. Okay, let's go knight f6. So we got the modern defense. I mean, I can't really describe the name of this line. It's some sort of Peirce, but it's transposing to modern. I mean, the modern transposing to Peirce. Very unclear. Okay, there's h5 or c6. Let's go c6. Well, I need to see. Yeah, you are completely right. I need to see that in analysis. I need to see that. how I managed to do that. But what I so far know is that maybe I could run some 95, 95, 95 ideas, but now that's unavailable. Now that has to be checked as well. How the mess up happened? Okay, let's go bishop b5. Stop him from long castling. So we are now gonna see what's gonna be the thing. Okay, let's go queen b5, hit the pawns, and my opponent, he needs to be more or less careful as well. So let's see. b3, can I take here? Yeah, I can definitely take. Let's take with the f knight. The c4 check. Okay, so this is finally a good position. Finally. Okay, take, push. No, knight c6 is way safer. So after I finish the match, definitely what is required is to make an analysis of the games. Let's go here, maybe knight d4, maybe e4 and f5. If I can achieve f5 and e4, close this bishop, that would be perfect. But now that's not gonna be the case. As we can see, that's unfortunately not gonna be the case. Because after he push, I can take a rook b3. Okay, knight e4, king g7. I have to say that's alright. More or less, but okay, rook b7, c5 is unavailable, so he has to play that. All right, now let's keep the things how they are here. Okay, I take. Now rook d7. This is not good. I just lost the tempo. But luckily he can't really use that in any way. Okay, so what he wants is simple. He wants to use his resources. Let's try with this. Unclear. Yeah, now this game is completely winning. He just completely threw this game from absolutely no path to the, from absolutely me not having clear plan what to do. My opponent just didn't really found the greatest plan in this one. So you have 2-2. Does he wants a rematch? Nope. All right, let's see. So I decided to change the line. Wow. Decided to change the line. to make it different. This is interesting position. Yeah, so I could play queen f5, alright. Yeah. He got he got actually some chances, but in the center it's a question. Yeah, now this is so bad for white. Okay, alright, e4, of course. Of course, and it's over. Of course, something like this. Like not even stopping to deeper calculate. Not even stopping to deeper calculate the stuff. And would be completely fine with everything in reality. Yeah, now he's better, but he can't find the right plan. Even after this, his plan was rook a7. Of course, he needs to trade one rook. So once he trades the rook, that's a completely different story, because then it would be easier. But he doesn't go for that, and the things just complicate. Alright. But what happened? What happened in the previous one? Yeah, in the previous one, the things were difficult from the start already. Yeah, he was totally winning, yeah. Yeah, he outplayed me in this one either. Definitely. Okay, but we still got 2-2 as well, but no rematch, unfortunately. So it will remain secret who would win the game number 5. Okay, let's go e5. Can take, trade. King e1. This is actually old theory. Okay, I was supposed to first play h3. Anyway, let's give it a check. Go h3. King f2. Maybe knight d5 as well. Is one of the great things. Now rook e1 is actually also available. Easier opening, perhaps center opening. I couldn't understand the question exactly. Easier opening center game. Well, what means center game? Yeah, this the way how my opponent played is that he actually didn't cared about the center, but more or less, yeah, more or less, yeah. I mean, that's something which is, I mean, I was looking forward to actually dominate the center. So if you wonder about that, yeah, more or less. But this is preparation. Okay, now we have 94. Yeah, now my opponent is not in a good situation. His king is surrounded here. Okay, now g5. Maybe too early. I think it's very early, but anyway. Yeah, now he can't really do anything around it. He has to give his pawn, and now I'll play bishop d4. Knight g5. Yeah, this is now good. This is very bad for black. Well, I can take this and this. It's free piece. That's how it looks like. At least it looked like the free piece. And now it turns out, yeah, it's a free piece. Now he can play king f7, but then I have knight g5. I still do have knight g5, threatening this. He has to take. And then we have knight e6, f7, and that's over. Yeah, we got resignation. Okay, this is called Unzicker attack, Pirt's main line. Well, I need to win this game to actually get the peak of my rating from today. Yeah, good game. So we'll see what will happen. Let's go knight f6. Short castle, ideally. Yeah, oh, wow. I'm really concerned about his option. What do you mean? I don't understand completely. Who? Okay, knight c5. Who to adopt? Yeah, now black is now it's winning position completely. Okay. Without big trouble, I should win this, but you never know. Well, I don't know. You never know. I'm kind of now in a shape, in a good form. So definitely this might be a good stuff to try. But the question is if this player is actually like if he wants to play 10 games. That's a good question. Okay, let's jump. So I just want to keep improving forward slowly and slowly and slowly. Okay. Go c5. Can take here. There's knight f2. Knight f2, yeah. He can play king f2. Then queen h3. So let's first go for this. Is this actual threat? I wouldn't say so. It's queen h3 here. Now I can trade and it should be winning. Queen h3 is queen h3 was also good enough. Yeah, queen h3 is good, but now queen h3 is not the same. Okay, now queen h3 is not the same. I missed queen h3 first because I had rook e1, but all right. This is still supposed to be very winnable. Rook e2. He can't move the rook from the first rank because rook e1 would arrive. Rook e2 is coming up. I would say so. Okay, he resigned. 2-0. Let's see. We want more, sure. How about we repeat the same line? Yeah, definitely in both of the games. Definitely, this just arrived in both of the games. Okay, now c6. Not something I'm used to. I believe white is extremely comfortable with everything going on here. Rook d1. Thanks. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let's see. Maybe I should not have taken that, but all right. What else I could do? He exchanged very good bishop, mine bishop. There's a time pressure now for into my opponent, so kind of happy with everything going on. This one is hanging in the air if he moves the rook. Let's see. Okay. This and this. This and this is unavailable. Okay, knight d4. Yeah, knight d4 has to be winning. Can sacrifice, but that doesn't give a lot. Let's see. Now it's a question. How my opponent will keep going. It's a question. It's not very simple for him, as it might look like at first, but you're about to see. No. Yeah, take. Take here. So he has a couple of misplaced pieces. That's his problem. Can do b3, alright. I think this is the second time in the last few games when I got actually completely free piece. Like without any trouble. I guess this is the end. There are no more games against him. Alright guys, let's see what happened here. Run away. Exactly. Maybe on time. I don't know. Yeah, this is now winning all the time. Like, this position is so winning. Like, it's so hard. Yeah, then he gave a free piece. I don't understand why. Alright, that was interesting. Anyway, let's keep playing. Let's keep going. Yeah, the time trouble, pressure, overall too much pressure. Everything was generally really problematic. So yeah. Okay, this one doesn't want to play. Let's keep going. G6. So I'm not sure here if h5 or h6, but I think h5 is all right. Let's trade this annoying bishop. He just feels annoying. Okay, bishop f1. Maybe queen d7. b3 would rather be played or not played by my opponent, but maybe I should have played b3. No, now it's not the same. Actually, yeah, now it's not the same anymore. Okay, let's castle. h5, very expected. Let's go e5. Threatening to take. So this is very unclear position. Yeah, I can take. It has to be somehow better for black, but how? Then I can take on h5 though. And on e4. I don't know, that's a free pawn. Feels very tempting. And c6. Where's this knight going? Can sacrifice though. Yeah, his queen is now outside again. Since ooh, he has to find that move. Okay, and he didn't. Luckily to me, my opponent had queen c4, and that would be destroyable for my position. I think that was the case. Okay, what is he threatening? I'm not seeing any threats though. Need to eliminate the pawn on g. Once the pawn on g6 is eliminated, the position is going to be completely different with everything going on. So, okay, I can still... I need to go for this. I mean, it's not bad, of course. Let's go here. It should be winning, but... I had knight f2. I have knight g3. All types of force. That's why the knight in the center is very powerful. Which one to take? I think this one, because now maybe that wasn't the smartest. Okay, now I'm not in a good position. Maybe I need to play rook a6, queen g6, check. Okay, let's go here. The idea is he goes somewhere and I defend against this check. But how I defend properly? That's a problem. Yeah, this is a problem. He has g7 though. Okay, that's winning now. That's now winning. Very tough game. Very tough game as well. But managed to actually get the win overall. So it's alright. Okay, let's do the Alapin. I haven't done it for a long time. Maybe was supposed to do something more aggressive, but the Alapin is overall fine. Queen d4 was a move there. Now d5. And we have very interesting position. Well, I'll just play knight c3 here, whatever. Queen b3 and it's going on. With everything so far we have, it's going on. So let's see. e6. I guess knight e5. But I'm just guessing though. Queen b5. Not really sure. I think I'll take here and play rook d1 as soon as that's possible. That should be alright for some try. Bishop f4 here. Not happy with the position, and yeah, there are good reasons for it, so it's alright. At least the knight is slightly better than the bishop currently, but in the long term, if my position is lost, like I have to admit that, but he might blunder some stuff. There's always a hope. He has b6. Alright, I need to bring my pieces to the game. Maybe f5, but not right now. Passivizing my knight isn't the greatest idea. Let's go here. Keep an eye. He has bishop b7. Well, he can take. But alright, I don't mind taking. Taking it's alright. Could maybe make a different move or only, but alright. Gonna try to flag him. He's gonna be up at 2 pawns, yeah. He's gonna be up at 2 pawns. Keep an eye here. No, that one doesn't matter. Yeah, let's defend. This is hanging. Let's do h3. Lost at position, but trying to survive. Let's go here. Okay, he can't take. Slowly. Ooh, I need to be careful about one idea. And that's rook d3, rook h3 in some lines. That is actually a dangerous situation. This target. No, he doesn't have that. He has that, but I don't need to accept that. I can take. Now he has that actually. Rook d3, I'm expecting that. Oof. Tough. Very hard. Wait, what is he threatening? I go here. Well, I need to somehow try to defend this. Rook a2, queen b5, I guess. And trading here, I don't know. He's actually defending very well. Okay. All right. Why he didn't? Why he did? Okay, now I'm winning. Let's push. 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 Queen b8, I guess. Is there a way to shortcut to become 2100 fast? It depends on which level you are right now, you know. Yeah, I got the win, but this was literally crazy. This was literally crazy. Is there a way? So there are the ways, of course, and nobody's saying they don't exist. But what is very important is to generally be aware of where are you right now. So every single chess player which can't so this is my honest opinion. Before in chess players were available more or less to figure out like if they can actually understand something on their own or no. Nowadays they can do it on their own by using different resources. However, we still have players who are questioning the stuff. So many of them, of course. Basically, it's very important to just try to be focusing on points. And if you want to reach specific level, first of all, ask yourself where I am right now, what can I do right now, and what are my problems? Why do I lose my games? You know. And there are two ways. The way one is to work on your own, try to slowly grind and get better over time. As you get better, you start even exploring more about chess. Is there a way to become fast? I don't know what means fast for some players, you know. For somebody it means fast in a year, for somebody in a month, for somebody in a week. I can't say, look, there's a way to become specific level in 1 or 2 days, because everything you learn, you have to try and practice, and that automatically requires time, you know, and also requires one thing, which is called failing. Once you fail, you learn more than you actually learn from the wins, and that is actually a very important thing to understand. So I hope this advice was helpful. I don't know what's your level, you can tell me, but yeah, in general, that's how how you need to approach the things. Okay, let's do queen h5. I'm trying to make some prophylactics move. Okay, bishop b5 here. Ooh, my opponent is actually in a big trouble. My opponent is in a big trouble, but he's trying very well. All right, I can take here, I can take here. I don't know, this looks so tempting. Well, how about I just go queen b8 and chill? And then knight c3. That feels so good. I think knight c3 is here. Good way to chill out. Okay, let's go knight c3. What is he threatening? No, he's not threatening anything. That's good. Now I'm threatening bishop f6. So yeah, chess improvement is a very like individual thing, you know. But I would say I want to mention one thing: focus. Sharp your focus. Make sure to sharpen your focus. Once the focus is better, everything is better. Okay, I can take and play queen a7. He has knight e2. I mean, this position is still going on. h6 is... Oh, okay, h6 is not a blunder. But is h6 required here? Okay, let's take... No, I'm actually putting my... So what I really want to do is trade the queens. Okay, let's still do that. Anyway. Let's try to just push him away. Like, this is annoying. He doesn't have h6. There's taking. He might have queen h6, but that's so crazy. That's coming from the books. That's only happening in the book, so that's why it doesn't look realistic. Well, okay, now I can take, I guess. Queen a7. I would be happy to trade the queens. Oh, here he has this. All right, I got lucky. Okay, I'm purely lucky with all the stuff going on. Oof. Okay, now it looks all right. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's good. I'll win this game. Check. Okay, rook endgame isn't clean. Wait, what? Nice. Yes, and as soon as he actually just didn't basically went for the active play, I knew the game is gonna turn into problems. So yeah. Okay, let's go b3, bishop b2, and knight f3, 3, and just make sure that things are fine. c4 now. Okay, let's go knight c3. Now I can take. So a little bit I developed a weird plans. He has bishop a6. That's annoying an idea. Yeah, I'm not supposed to do all of this stuff like that. Knight d5. Okay, knight d5. What is the problem? Ah, he has queen a2. That endgame should be technically better. It should be better, technically. Oh, I do have tactical ideas here. Okay, let's see. He takes. So take. All right. Take. 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 He has to take. I take with the knight. Okay, check here. 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 Yeah, that endgame is just winning. Take. Take. Now, oh, I can. Oh, okay, that's free now. Thanks. That's for free. Okay, that was for free. It's good for black right now. Okay, let's keep going. I didn't play it in the way I should be doing, but missed one particular case. Could have taken anyway. Yeah, now he's in a good spot now. Yeah, he's in a very good spot. trying to set up this. Might be a good job. He has knight e4, which forces me to take one of the knights, which I can still do now, but all right. The king is weak, so that might be a long-term great thing. I don't know. Yeah, he's probably better because he's up a pawn. That's all. Queen a5. Okay, now I need to do something which is called confessing the mistake. Okay, let's do this maybe. Yeah, now he has king g1 now. There's no strategy of the checkmate available. No checkmate strategy is available. That's a problem. Okay, let's bring the pieces. In theory, it's not available, but maybe practically that can be tried to be done. Okay. Take. Interesting. I can take. I like that. Now this one is weak. Maybe he can run queen c7 though. Queen b3, that's a passive move. Alright, he has h3, so... Maybe h5, I don't know. Uh-huh. Can I take that? Or 97? No, I can take a 97. Okay, I think I can take a 97. So if I don't defend the knight, they're gonna be trouble. Let's go here. Let's see. Okay, I have to take that, but how to take? That's a good question. Probably with the knight. Ooh. This is already problematic. Okay. Let's go for this. My only chance to try to complicate some stuff. Why is he allowing me all of this, actually? Well, I'm down a piece, obviously. Yeah, I was hoping for that check, but he never arrived. Unfortunately, I lost the game. Okay, the game for 2700. Let's keep going. We will see in the match if he wants to play a match, which I'm ready to. I'm ready to make a match. Let's see right now. Okay. Now I can take here. Alright, this is at least he's hanging a piece. Alright, this should be winning. Yeah. This is winning. Not late. Bishop e7 was alternative. Okay, bishop f4, b4. He has d6. Okay, he's seeing my idea. Now he can... Okay, what is this? Let's go h3. Well, I don't know why h3, because the back rank is very far from the being a back rank problem, but... Alright, let's go here and here. Take. I think it's good. Yeah, I think this endgame is winning though. Should be. We'll see. It should be winning though. Okay, now I can play king h2. I can bring the knight, yeah. Let's bring the pieces. No, okay. Got very lucky with that. Maybe it's even the best move in the position, but I got very lucky. I thought my knight is hanging. Oh, his rook is hanging. Let's eliminate counterplay. He has to do rook a8. Queen e5, g3. Well, that's a free queen. Okay, here we go. Rematch. Alright. This was unexpected. I expected English. Now long castle. That has to be more comfortable. I was doing good, if that's a question. Taking here, knight f4, okay. Those are ideas. Yeah, it was good. It was fine though. Alright, knight g2, no. Wait, what? Why is he playing wild moves? Yeah, this game is completely over. Knight g2, knight g2, come on. Knight g2, knight f4. I can take here, but why to ruin the structure? Just, because of the mating idea, definitely. $2,700 is here. It's good. That's good. Let's see. King d7, king. Okay, this is also fine. Now I can even play king c7 and chill. Rook d3 mate idea is like the one. Nice. 2,700. That's good. Keep going. Wait, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna try to set up the trick. But will this trick be working? That's a good question. Okay, let's go here. Oh, okay. I tried to solve the trick, but the trick solved me. Okay. He has to take with the e pawn. Now bishop b5 he takes. But the chance that he'll take is not real existing. Like, yeah, now 26 is more close. Unfortunately, after this game, it will be if I lose. Like, this game was in my pocket. That's a problem. Yeah, I mean, I'm just playing position where I'm down a piece. That's all right, but just being down a piece. I'm gonna try to take another pawn. That might be good somehow. To deliver something in the white position. He has queen h4. I mean, white is so lost it here. I want to get this. So g3, yeah. Tiny little hope. g3. That's a real hope. g3, knight g3. Okay, let's go for it. Bishop g3. Yeah, I threw this one. Yeah, down so much material. Yeah, that was so unfortunate. Unfortunately. Like it's 2-2 and I think I'm better, but let's see. He doesn't want to play more. That's sadness. Let's keep going. Queen b6. Check. Alright, here. I don't know, I might push and it might be good, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's go for this. Unclear position. Paired Skewer, welcome to the stream. Queen to a2. We will see right now. Okay, I can now, yeah. Now I can take and go queen a2, yeah. Okay, now he's in trouble, my opponent. He's just in trouble. He's not actually in a good situation. We're about to see what will happen. Queen e2 and queen b3 are just... No, I didn't want it to do Botez Gambit as well. Ooh. That's a good move. Can I get some usage of that move? Very tough. Yeah, rook c8. Threatening to take and take. Ooh. Alright. The position is probably slightly better for black, but that's all. It's only slightly better. We'll see. I'm threatening e5. He moves and then taking. Yeah, that looks good. But he has b4, which is a very nice, nasty idea. There's still queen c7, according to my own calculation. Let's see. Okay, queen c7, knight b5. Is he really lucky to survive this? Yeah, king h8, queen b7. I guess so. This is unclear. I might end up in a trouble. Yeah, he's threatening that. I have D2. That's my lucky thing. Well, that's what I have also. So it's winning now. Here we are. He almost won the game. I checkmate. That's good. 27 again. Keep going. Not the Alapin. Okay, that's a line. That's a line and C4. This is actually all the line. F3 now. This is all the line. Ooh, can I take? No, I can't take. What? How you play with 3 minutes? I can only play with 5 or 10. Well, you get used to quick moves. That's how it works. You get used to playing quicker. Even if it wasn't planned. Now what can I do here? I have no clue. Okay, I'll just do that. Try to use the pin against my opponent. So he has to be... He's in trouble. Okay, queen d5. He founded the move. Ooh, there are many ideas. F5 might be the... Okay, let's go b3. I don't know what else to play. Like, it feels like this is the only time for actually this move to be played for b3 right now. So otherwise, I don't know. I think... Alright, he has that. So take. Let's see. Take. 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 Doesn't work. He has queen h5, but there's g4. Although after taking, he can take here. I can take on c3. So at the end, white should be up 2 pieces for something. That's how this line looks like. Now I'm in trouble, right? Interesting. Knight c5 on d5, definitely. Okay, hanging and hanging. should be good. D4, bishop f2. Aiming to take. Now that's weak. I didn't need that. Okay, let's go a5. Leaving this wasn't really required. Okay. All right. Let's win this one. Cross 2700 and keep it for today. Game it for free. Queen h4. Bishop h2. Bishop g2. Knight h4. All sorts of the ideas are open at this moment. All right. Check. I don't need to risk this. Let's set up an attack. I don't think that works. No. Okay, that's now a big question. What have I done? That's a big question. Should have stopped and think for a while. Now we have the same position like in the last game, but Now he is basically the side who is winning. But I was even having better position the last time than he's doing right now. But no, this is very similar. This is very similar. I would like if he would take, because that would create some chances. Good enough. Good enough. The same thing which happened in the last game to me, it happened to him right now. Yeah, it's over. Playing very risky chess, but enough for 2700 today. Yeah, rook g2. Very nice endgame. Yeah, he missed bishop d5, which would save him. Wow, wow. Alright guys, thank you for watching the stream. Definitely I will see you next Thursday at 8 AM, the same time.